this? I'm gonna grab the little knife.
The little guy?
Little guy. Little guy. Mr. Joe said out there, he's like, Ben can play any instrument. I was like, you should hear him play the clarinet.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like, I don't know about that. You should hear them play the clarinet. Oh, that's for the sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes,
Okay.
yeah.
I will chop that next. Ooh, these are good.
Oh. No.
Those French breakfast ones, those are real peppery.
Yeah, those are nice.
Those are really nice. So there's what, daikon radishes and
Yeah,
French breakfast.
there's all kinds. I mean,
Those are the two I think that I've ever tried. We didn't grow up with radishes.
I didn't really either, honestly.
Really?
No, not at all. I don't remember eating radishes much at all.
I think your parents do eat radishes now, though, right?
Maybe
I
now.
thought I saw it on
Maybe now.
the countertop. Your dad's knows best. I think I know who that is. What's for dinner?
Oh, well, Christina wants us to make... Christina's had me make burgers.
Yeah.
I've been mixing ground beef with a little bit of liver. Like, I take the blender and I just pulverize some liver. And been mixing that into our burgers just to add a little extra iron and stuff. And it kind of, you sneak it in there, you don't really taste it. It's not a huge amount of liver. But those were coming out really good. You were liking them a lot.
I love them. I think it adds moisture that isn't. I think when you think about like a moist burger of meat, you almost think of like really fatty or really cheesy.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of
Yeah, I mean, like a liver is so...
takes care of that.
Yeah, it is kind of have some moisture in it for sure. It's all bloody and stuff.
But I guess we didn't do our intro. We have noticed that if we have food prepped throughout the week, it
Saves us a lot of time.
Saves us a lot of time, and we don't have to compromise on what nutrition we're putting into our bodies.
Right.
And so we have been trying to, we meal prep once a week, at least get all these veggies and fruits all chopped up so that during the week when it gets hectic and busy, we are able to just, pull from these jars that we've collected over the years to just throw whatever meals. So like radishes, for example, we'll throw on salads, we'll throw on eggs for breakfast.
Like eggs in the morning sometimes.
And we'll just eat some things as snacks. Who's this? The dynamic duo is back.
That's right. Shiloh, don't eat that.
Shiloh, that's a sweet potato. My little sweet potato.
So, your dad knows best says that he is actually a fan of the taste of liver. Okay.
How do you know that's a he?
That's a good point. The anonymous person your dad knows best is a fan of liver.
Wait, I know who it is.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
Don't kill the surprise.
Oh, okay. He doesn't want to know who you are. And I was going
Yeah.
to tell him in his ear so that it didn't give your identity away.
When I worked at this little farm in Wisconsin, and
Yeah, it's packed.
we used to sell, I guess that wasn't beef liver, but it was pork liver
Whoa.
as Braunschweiger. So turned into a kind of liver pate. And ooh, it's really good. It's really good.
How do you say that?
Braunschweiger, like
Schweiger?
yeah, looks like Braunschweiger. Some of that Braunschweiger. What's going on here? That's mine.
We got limited counter space.
But that was actually really good. That was really good, and folks would really like. Dedicated folks would really like to get the Braunschweiger every week. And it's a good way to get that iron in and lots of nutrients in. So the organ meat is really good for that type of thing.
That was the other reason why we love to put liver in, is just added nutrients that I don't know how to fry them. I don't really know how to cook them any other way. And for right now, that works.
Yeah. If anyone has some good suggestions for how to cook with beef liver, let us know.
Yeah,
Let us know.
yeah. Your dad knows best.
Yeah. So right now I work at a farm that has a lot of beef, and we get all this liver, and folks just don't keep up with the amount of liver that comes off of these cattle. So there's just a lot of liver sitting in deep freezers. So we kind of just get access to some liver for free, and we're like, let's see if we can utilize this, right? Try and utilize it. It's always easier said than done, but
Well, and so what was the amount of liver that you got out of that one
oh gosh,
the container originally? Because we've only gone through it. What,
Yeah.
like
this will be our third
Third
time going
time.
through it. Yeah, so it's like kind of sliced up into these little chunks. Each package of liver is sliced up into these. It's cut in some particular way. Butchers know what I'm talking about, and I don't. And so I've just kind of taken each of those slices, pulverized it up. Initially, I was using this little cutter to kind of cut it up, but I would end up with little chunks of liver that didn't homogenize well with the rest of the ground beef. So this time I just used our blender, and I kind of pulsed it to get the liver to really pulverize, and that worked great. That worked super, super well. That homogenized in, and then I just mixed it in to the ground beef, and I think that's gonna be the ticket. Do that with one egg to just kind of bind everything together, and I think we're in business. So that's what's ideally what we're eating tonight.
burgers.
Want to try this one?
Yeah, what are you guys eating
one
for
might be
dinner
overripe.
tonight?
It's not bad, just overripe. Not gonna keep.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Now let us know what you guys are eating tonight.
We do these sweet potatoes every single week, and as soon as these are done, 425 in the oven for 25, 30 minutes. They get really nice and soft on the inside. And then for breakfast in the morning, when we make our eggs, we squeeze in like half a sweet potato for breakfast, and then for lunch, it's typically a carb, a protein, veggies, and some fruit. And we put, some of the veggies we put half a sweet potato into the salad, which.
Christina taught me a fun fact about sweet potatoes, is that the skin is an insoluble fiber and the flesh is a soluble fiber. And what does that mean?
So your soluble fibers are going to be the thing that kind of, it turns it into like, it turns your food into like jelly. And jelly, I want to use that word lightly. It's going to help move your food through your digestive tract like a gelatin would. And your insoluble is going to add bulk. We don't typically eat the skin, although we can.
Yeah.
I love that the chat's popping off today.
Cooking up ground turkey, mixed vegetables, and brown rice mixed up with a Greek yogurt and
Wow.
hot sauce.
Wow.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. That sounds pretty.
Dang, that sounds
Ground
really good.
turkey, mixed veggies, brown rice, and that Greek yogurt and hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like a creamy, spicy,
Yeah, that sounds good.
like an aioli. Would it kind of be like an aioli?
Maybe.
All right, these are going in.
Well, this is our first week doing this stream like this. Usually we kind of do the split screen thing, but we were like, you know what? Let's keep it simple today.
Yeah, well, we're trying to, we're new to this, so we're figuring it all out. And it's fun to interact with you guys in the chat. I think this is the first time that the chat's been popping off as much as it has, and it's been nice to look at it and see what you're cooking up.
Mm-hmm.
We got ramps again this week.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that
It's pretty.
multicolor.
Partially
All right, what am I
ripened.
doing? Let's do the radishes.
Oops, I dropped a ramp.
Yeah, so I think a topic that some people have strong feelings about is where they do their grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And over by us, there's this store called Wegmans that I guess it's kind of like the California's version of, is it Erewhon?
You lost me.
Yeah, I heard something about this store called Erewhon, which is very popular. I think in the California area. But where does everyone? Where do you do your grocery shopping? Do you do it at one place? Do you split it up? You do some of your groceries in one place, some in another. What are some fun vegetables that you want to get this summer that we typically can't get from the grocery store?
I mean,
Do you want this little guy?
Maybe, actually, sure. Let's do other stuff.
Finn?
Um,
Oh.
well, there's some vegetables that I really just don't enjoy that much unless they are really fresh, good varieties grown locally. Like, I eat carrots, but I don't enjoy eating carrots. Straight up. I don't like it. But then fresh carrots, good fresh carrots,
Oh, yeah. Really sweet.
are great. I really enjoy eating those.
You know what I want?
Huh.
Patty pan squash.
Ooh, yeah.
Usually Aldi for its affordability, but I'll hit up Woodman's if I'm feeling spicy. Woodman's. I think that's kind of like a Wegmans, right? Woodman's.
I don't know.
I've never been to a Woodman's. Aldi is where it's at. We do the bulk of our grocery shopping at Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we eat basically almost everything you see here is from Aldi.
Mm-hmm. And then that sort of changes as the season rolls in, depending on farmers market availability and things like that. And we start to really get more from our farmers markets, but a lot of our staples come from Aldi.
Wait, so what are these? Do you see these like crowns?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Crown number 1 and then crown number 2, but they're both the same. They're both the same user. Right? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Who knows?
These radishes are spicy this week.
Good.
Oh,
You cut yourself?
no.
Okay. You be careful with the mandolin.
Yeah. Oh, I love this question. What's your favorite kitchen tool?
Ooh.
You know, just like any craftsman, any creative, any artist has, you know, a set of tools that they use to create their artwork, create their food, get themselves ready for the day. What is your favorite tool in your kitchen? Mine, I'd probably say the Instapot. The Instapot has been my recent most favorite. So you can do rice in it. We learned how to boil eggs in them.
Yeah.
Hard boiled eggs, which takes like 0 time and way less water to throw them in and call it a day.
All of our like utility meals we do in there.
Yeah.
You know, like
Not even just utility, like when you made Bun is really good with like red meat. You've got a knack for knowing what to do with red meat.
starting, trying.
So Ben makes this amazing like what is it? Brisket roast or
Yeah, chuck
like
roast or
chuck
brisket, yeah.
roast? Oh, Toddy95. Hello, beautiful people. Those purple crowns are your top fans.
Oh, nice.
Those are our top fans. Oh,
love
that's
that.
cool. Good to know.
Top
What is
fan.
your go-to meal?
Our go-to meal?
Yeah, what's your go-to meal?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I love it when you have a butter chicken recipe that you make, a dairy-free, gluten-free butter chicken that you make, and that's...
Would that be considered? That's not a go-to meal though,
Why not?
because
I seem to remember we were having a season where we would do that, like...
wait,
almost every week.
Toddy95. Do you mean is that our favorite meal or like like a meal that we just make right away? Like our go-to. But you like the butter chicken.
I mean, and that's one that we were making all the time, or like the chicken
Yeah.
tortilla soup that we were making.
I know, we haven't made that in a while.
I know, you made this really nice vegan queso with cashews. Oh man, that stuff was really good.
Really good.
When we did the chicken tortilla soup with that was really good.
Let me think. What's my go-to meal? Right now, I would say breakfast. Breakfast is probably my most favorite meal of the day. So I'm finding that once I hit lunch, it's kind of like the opposite. Like I'm in go mode post lunch, just because of like rehearsals and stuff. So I'm not really like thinking
What rehearsals?
not thinking about meals per se.
Rehearsing.
But I would say, okay, breakfast. I have been loving, I'll do eggs with the sweet potato. I'll throw like radishes. Oh, but you know, oh, maybe this is what my go-to meal is. Like if I'm really like honestly, I could crave it every single day, but I make sure that I am a lot more disciplined than what I want on a daily basis. A classic sandwich with mayo and mustard
Let the people know.
out the wazoo
Tell them.
with chips on the side, you know, an orange, my like
That's right.
pumpkin seeds to like add the magnesium on the side. But yeah, like chips and a sandwich. But you know, the sandwich is not just like meat, mayo, mustard, and bread. It is lettuce.
Yeah.
There's radishes in it. There's
Go ahead.
jalapenos in it.
Yeah.
There's basil.
Basil.
Like sprinkles
Ooh.
of basil.
Ooh.
That's my go-to meal. Yeah. I like a good sandwich.
You do like a good sandwich.
I do.
A good sandwich likes you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
These Rams are taking a little bit of work to de-slime. I ain't gonna lie.
Your dad's knows best. Preach.
That's right.
What's yours? You said butter chicken?
I really like that. I mean, like when we were having that, that's just like
You like a good sandwich though too. Ooh.
Yeah,
ooh,
but-
but I forgot. You gotta like toast the bread with the mayo on it, and then put cheese on there and put it in the oven for like, you know, on broil for like a few minutes so that it gets like ooey gooey on the toasted bread. Yes.
I like that too.
Yes. Ooh, Aldi has right now these, what are they called? They're like spicy chili chips. We have them like across the way. That's what I'm
Yeah, those are good.
trying to look for those. But those been hitting the spot. I think I like mayo so much because I can't do dairy or gluten. Like I don't handle that well.
Mayo makes things kind of creamy.
Creamy. So does like, well, I use the dairy-free cheese, so like obviously that also helps. But
Dairy-free cheese, though, I feel like it doesn't melt in the same way. It doesn't like, yeah, it's just not.
you don't have to remind me that it's not the same. Sunday night. All right. So what's their plans? What's everyone's plan for, maybe you don't have a plan. Maybe you're coming up with a plan right now. What you're dreaming of eating all week. I don't know about you, but I definitely, well, I guess I don't dream about it that often. These ramps though, these ramps have been absolutely divine on my breakfast. So my breakfast is typically like eggs with the sweet potato, so half a sweet potato, pumpkin seeds, and ooh, these chili crisp, like a chili crisp oil, like a like
Yeah, like a little Mexican chili
a little
crisp
teaspoon
thing.
of that, and then these ramps on top of that. Get out of here. Get out of my face for breakfast. I'm eating. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, I leave the room.
Toddy 95. Those were perfect answers. Your dad's knows best. I'm just hanging out and cooking dinner along with you guys. Hey, heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
love
You've got that Chipotle vibe going on. The Greek yogurt sauce with the hot sauce. Yeah, well, hey, I'm glad that we can hang out while
A little
being
kitchen
responsible for our
time. That's right.
nutrition.
That's right.
That smells so good. These ramps, you guys. Yay or nay, are you into ramps? Have you ever had ramps? I had never had ramps until this past year. To be
What?
honest, I think it
Really?
was, yeah. I think, to be honest, it was probably the first or second video that we had
Oh,
ever
yeah, okay.
posted or streamed. We were like, oh yeah, because I had said that if I saw this out in the wild, I
wouldn't know
would
what
think
it
it's a grass. And you're like, smell it. And I'm like, I still would think it's a grass.
Yeah. And wild onions out there, that's a pretty common weed. And
I know. And we even see it in our little city.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Ramps. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes have got like 14 minutes in there. Snacky, snacky, munchy, munchy.
Let's see, so these are done. These are done. Just making a tower slowly disappear. Nice. All right.
Yeah, favorite kitchen tool. What's your favorite kitchen tool out there? Is it your favorite knife? Like, do you have a favorite knife?
Having a nice sharp knife makes all the difference in the world. It really does.
Yeah, after you got us these two. I can feel the less pressure when it comes to chopping, just because it's got weight to it. It's got a sharp blade. Oh, we got a question.
What is a ramp? Ooh, saute pan. Yeah, that's true. Having a nice saute pan. Ramps are just
yeah.
a type of, almost like a type of spring onion. It's like pretty similar to spring onion, green onion, but just kind of a little bit more buttery. They're a little bit more particular to grow, which is why you don't see them throughout the year. You really get them in spring mostly, and they're kind of one of the first things you'll get in spring. And a lot of people forage them, but they can be cultivated as well. So yeah, they're just a nice herby onion. They just don't have the same. It's not like a sharp onion flavor. It's like a
Savory.
savory,
I would
buttery.
use the word savory. Yeah.
Yep, savory, buttery taste to
Shallow.
them. So it won't overpower. It'll bring an oniony taste to your dish, but it won't overpower it with onions. So yeah, it's really, really nice. But you do got to be careful, because you can, like, if you put it in a dish with a lot of spices or other things, it can kind of disappear.
Yeah, I would use it more as like a garnish.
Yeah.
Like, I've been garnishing my breakfast or salads or whatever, and always when I do that, when it comes out of the fridge cold and I use it, it's really nice. Shiloh, would you like some radishes? No?
She loves them. Alright, so.
That's true, a good saute pan. Like a medium size, large, or you kind of like use one pan for like everything, because I love those types of pans. We have what, like 2, maybe 3 pans that we like use for everything.
Yeah, that's
Almost
true.
everything.
That's true. It's very true.
But then obviously the skillet is like nice because you can throw that in the oven if you're cooking something on top of that.
That's true.
I haven't made my, is it the potatoes and the ground beef and the casserole,
Ooh, that
beef casserole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, a medium-sized stainless steel. It's perfect for everything. Yeah, right? Like, you can use a fraction of it. You can use all of it. What you making?
I'm just gonna chop the chicken up a little bit.
And bag them.
Put it into the Instapot.
Oh, you're making the whole thing?
No. About half of it.
Speaking of Instapot. Yeah, pressure cooker, game changer for how we've been able to eat whole warm meals
Yeah.
quickly. Like,
Yeah.
and just like have that done fast. Dump and go meals, you just throw it in the Instapot and call it a day. What's the weather over by you guys? What is it like? Is it cloudy and overcast? It's about like 58 over here. It's a hair chilly for my taste. And it's overcast. Which, you know, some days it just makes me feel a little bit more tired.
Oh yeah. We took a
Oh, I was like,
we took a little nap on the couch today. Not want to get up. Yep, well.
your dad's knows best. 70 and sunny. Finally
sounds pretty
some
nice.
nice weather after all the storms last week. Ah, yeah. 70.
That's perfect.
That means that weather is coming our way.
That's true.
I love that handle name. Your dad's knows best.
Ooh, shadow.
56 and sunny.
Ooh,
Have the
okay.
trees started budding out by you yet? Ooh,
Oh.
we have a ton of cherry blossoms over by us.
Oh yeah.
Like, not just in DC, because we're, what, like an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes west of DC?
Yes. So we had. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You had all of the cherry blossoms were blossoming over the last month. Cherry blossoms, the red buds really popped. We had a lot of red buds popping. We're kind of on the tail end of the spring blossoms.
Yeah, they're kind of all on the ground and starting to
just-
turn brown now.
Yeah, they're mostly greened up.
Yeah. But there was a good 3 weeks
Oh yeah.
where it was, my goodness, I would walk Shiloh out and these beautiful blush and bashful pink blossoms on these trees. I was thanking the good Lord above for that blessing.
Yeah, we get a lot of cherry trees out here.
Our neighborhoods around here, the neighborhood around here is like covered with cherry blossom trees.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. We got another one that said 56 and sunny, Toddy 95. 56.
Sounds nice.
That's cooler than here. I just went out with my coat and I was like, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But I like a solid, yeah, above 75 is where I do best. Did you hear on the documentary we were watching this morning that like some of those animals metabolize better in warmer climates?
Because they're cold-blooded.
Right.
I guess they're, what was it, some kind of lizard? They warm up and their circulation starts going because they're cold-blooded.
See?
So you saying you're cold-blooded?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from my wife's mouth.
Cold-blooded, cold-hearted. Hence the liver. I'm also trying to, up my iron. Trying to stay warmer. Ooh, these are sweet. They're so sweet. No?
Yeah, they're good. Good.
Okay. I have got to learn good cutting skills because I don't have great cutting skills.
Me neither. Me neither.
And that is another skill to have when it comes to cooking,
Yeah, true.
is the ability to get chopping done faster
Chop it up.
while being safe.
Yep.
Okay, what was something that you got from the grocery store if you went shopping this weekend that you're really excited about this week? We went to our little
Farmer's market?
farmer's market, yeah, but we went to our little like health food store, which is just down the street over there, and they had these candy bars that tasted like Twix. We got two. One tasted like a Twix bar.
One was like a Butterfinger and one was like a Snickers.
Snickers. Oh man, for someone that's gluten-free, dairy-free, to be able to enjoy the texture, the sweetness of a Twix bar, but it's dairy-free, gluten-free. Oh my gosh, I savored it. Okay, your dad's knows best. No, from the grocery store. No, from the grocery store, but I have a duck egg connect that I'm pretty juiced about.
Cool.
Duck egg.
That's pretty sweet.
I don't think I've ever had duck egg.
It's good.
Does it taste like regular egg? Haha, Toddy 95 spaghetti squash. Nice. Staying strong on that game.
We got one from last week we still haven't touched.
2 weeks ago.
Shoot.
Yeah, we
There you
gotta
go.
use it. Yeah, spaghetti squash is great.
So I have these at work. We have some quails that we're raising, and they just laid eggs. So I was like, ooh, maybe I should bring those home.
Those tiny little.
Tiny little eggs.
Quail eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried it. I wonder if the taste, like, is there a difference in taste?
Yeah, I don't think I've had quail eggs before.
For the most part, it tastes the same. It's a little richer and creamier than from a chicken. Than chicken. Interesting. Creamier. Ooh, that'd be nice because we do add, almond milk to ours. Not for the creaminess, but for a little bit more bulk. I don't know why I'm just
Yeah.
stuttering right now. My brain.
That's all right.
Figuring out how to talk.
Yeah, still warming up. 6 o'clock in the evening. You're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So our friends over at H&W Pastors in Hedgesville, West Virginia, they had some pork chops as their first week at the market. We got some pork chops from them, and we're pretty excited about that. I can't remember the last time we had pork chops, let alone pork chops from a friend farmer. So that'll be good. We're excited about that. We got some applesauce that's been kicking around that we haven't used. I'm gonna put applesauce on top of the pork chops.
Yeah.
It's always
She said that she made a cherry
rub. That's
like
right.
a cherry rub and put that all over the pork chop and cooked it in that. She
Yeah,
said
that
that
sounds pretty
toasted.
good.
Toddy, I have my entire family eating spaghetti squash.
It's good. It's good.
I love that. Isn't it? It's just so easy. Like, it's such an easy thing to throw into the oven, and you're getting the benefits of a yellow,
Shiloh's just
wish you could
looking
see
up at me with those puppy dog eyes.
our little dog. She is just hyper focused on the chicken fat that she's getting from Ben. I have my entire family eating spaghetti squash. That's hilarious. I love that though, because honestly, like, it's so easy to stay in the routine of like what you know you like to eat week
Right.
in and week out, and to introduce something new, and not only introduce something new, but introduce something new that is easy, like wicked easy to make and filling, and has the benefits of a yellow vegetable. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Spaghetti squash is a fun one. It's been a little while since I've grown spaghetti squash.
Is it kind of like like any squash where it's like long, big vines?
It is. Yep. Any cucurbit like that, that's gonna have long, big vines. Yeah, kind of like fall squash. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done it. So I can't speak to its grown practices so much. I think we did it back in North Carolina. My first year there, I think we had some.
Really?
I think so, yeah. We had a lot of troubles growing cucurbits at that farm, so had a lot of fungal issues.
It's interesting why like fungal issues would affect specifically squash.
Yeah. I mean, part of it is when you grow it, right? So you grow like a lot of winter squash. You grow them and they ripen up at the end of fall, end of fall. Which means you're putting them in the ground in August, right? And so that's a time of the year that's hot, it's humid, and you're planting plants that grow a lot of foliage, and they crawl along the ground, so they trap in moisture really well, right? So you want them to get up and put on a lot of foliage really early and grow really big, and you're wanting them to do that when it can still be pretty hot and humid out. And then they start to put on fruits and everything else. But yeah, so they're just, when you grow them, especially in the South, there's just a lot of potential for you gotta pump them with a lot of water. There's just a lot of potential for fungal growth there.
Yeah, that's fascinating, huh?
I'm sure there's also specific things about cucurbits that like
Cucurbits.
yeah, cucurbits that'd be like
Yeah,
gosh,
like your
it'd be
hard
a lot of
shell,
vining
like
plants.
squashy.
Well, cucumbers are as well, I believe.
Oh,
So cucumbers,
interesting.
zucchinis, squash, that type of thing. So anything that you kind of think of that like grows on a vine like that.
Ooh. All right, friends. What are you growing this year? Are you growing anything at your
That's
house?
a good question.
Are we growing anything?
We're actually not.
No. We have this hydroponic system that we've been needing to put up for over a year. This year we live in a little apartment, so we don't have a farm. However, nothing. However, none of your business. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What are you guys growing? Are you guys growing anything? My mom loves to grow. She's got these like buckets of potatoes that she loves to grow. She also has like a lemon tree.
That's right.
And
Does that put on any fruits?
oh wait, we have a curry plant that
We
is
do have a curry plant.
thriving.
That's true.
Curry plant for the win.
That's a good point.
So yeah, we are growing one curry plant. I normally throw this on the mandolin, but today I'm wanting to switch it up.
Practicing those knife skills.
Yeah. The only thing from your dad's, the only thing growing around here are my succulents and cacti.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. We have not figured out how to grow. I have not figured out how to grow. Keep succulents alive.
Did you try? Did we have some?
In my mind, I think that a snake plant is kind of similar
Yeah.
because it's got that harder shell.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't do well with 2 plants that I was given of those. So, here we are.
I'm not a big houseplant guy. I'll be honest.
Which is funny, you guys, because when we first started dating, I had these fake plants around the house. I had fake plants. They were doing just fine.
Well, yeah, they're doing just fine.
They were doing just fine.
They're inanimate objects. They're not doing
Ben
anything.
comes around and he's like, "What are you doing with all these fake plants? This is absolutely absurd." So, of course, now our house is full of real plants, and he's sitting over here saying how he doesn't do well with plants.
It's true.
Goofball. Your dad's. The trick for growing succulents is to forget about them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's funny. To forget about them. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Maybe I was watering. Overwatering.
I feel like that's the most common thing with
Succulents.
those desert plants is overwatering.
Yeah. She says, Tati says, "How much time do you have? LOL, I'm growing bell peppers, 4 varieties of tomatoes, garlic, lettuce, kale, cucumbers, cantaloupe, carrot, herb,
Ooh.
and lastly, bunching onions."
Nice.
Nice.
Loaded up.
Wow. That's the rest of the year right there.
coming to your house.
Yeah, for real. Ooh, cantaloupe too
Yeah, that sounds good.
on a hot summer day. Oh, and things like herby, like bunching onions and like that kind of stuff. I mean, any fruit or vegetable that you eat right off the vine, it just, the taste. There's nothing like it. I love that you're growing so much. What kind of lettuce? There's, I guess, not I guess. There are tons of lettuce. What kind of lettuce are you growing? We want to get to where you're at, Toddy 95. Growing all that.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting ready for the farm. Yes! Yes! That's right. Get them hands in that dirt. Well, and for me, it was a beautiful experience when I first met Ben, to have been introduced to all these fun varieties of fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables, but once your taste buds have tasted that quality, that taste, it's like you can't unsee it. You can't untaste that. And to me, it was too addictive. Like food is, I mean, I do nothing but think about food all day long.
That's true.
And I don't ever want to compromise on taste. Like I want to enjoy as many meals as I possibly can on earth. Your dad's knows best. Oh, added Toddy and said, is that on Little House on the Prairie vibe? Is on that Little House on the Prairie vibe. That's funny. Ooh, so going back to that quail egg, or no, duck egg, your dad's, what are your plans for what you're gonna do? Just kind of scramble them, like make them into a dish? I could imagine that being like a good, and duck eggs, are they bigger than, they're bigger than chicken eggs, right?
I think so. I think they're bigger, yeah.
I could imagine that being like really good quiche egg. A creamy, oh, topped with ramps. Come on now. Your dad's. I fry them up and put them over avocado toast. Ooh.
That sounds
Ooh,
good.
that does sound good. Are you like a sunny side up, or are you a over easy? Like, do you like drippage? Do you like them runny? Drippage. Who says that?
You do.
Who says that? They tend to be bigger. The breed of duck I get mine from are Indian runners. They are a smaller breed with a smaller. Ah, interesting. Okay. Only a little drippage. I like a good runny egg. But also I'm like traumatized from, you know,
From what?
from just getting sick when you're little because you like didn't cook them enough. Only a little drippage. See? Who says that? Your dad's knows best. Says it. Toddy says, I wish a backyard garden and a patio garden. Heck yeah. You see, you can do so much with such a little space too. Like I said, Mom yields like how many potatoes from that one, like 5-gallon bucket?
Yeah, right.
Like 6 came out of that, just that one day.
Yeah.
She is someone that has a green thumb.
Yeah, your mom does.
Yeah. Look at how beautiful these eggs are. They can't see. Sorry, you can't see. Look at how beautiful. We definitely miss having chickens and fresh eggs from our backyard. And they're warm to the touch because they just came from a hen's butt. Toddy, the next thing you need is honeybees
That's true.
for honey. Yeah, seriously, you have more of a farm situation than we've got going on. Toddy said, the real question is, are you making every shot into the compost bucket? Oh man, our lives have changed so much. We used to have compost. That's funny, because does it look like I'm just tossing it over to you guys? It's going into the sink, unfortunately. The apartment that we live in doesn't have composting. It also doesn't have recycling, which we should work on that.
Yeah.
Which is a big difference from what we came from, where Ben was composting in the back. We had chickens. We had our own little garden. What are you making?
I'm making eggs for tomorrow. Yeah, we pre-make our eggs.
Yeah, the night before. These are smushy.
I drew the one was completely bad.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're- yeah.
You know what I would love to do with some extra time that
what would
could
you love?
magically appear in my life
What?
is making our own vegetable stock. Obviously, then I
Yeah.
would be. I already have like a garbage bag, one of those grocery bags, full of odds and ends from vegetables that we've chopped. And I just haven't. It hasn't made it in my week to make
That's
veggie
true. That's true.
stock.
We've done it before though.
Yeah, I mean chicken stock, chicken broth,
We made some veggie stock. before,
veggie
too.
stock.
It's a nice way to use up some scraps.
Oh yeah, it's a nice way to use up all of the scraps. Onion shells, all that. I absolutely love that we've had so much engagement on this chat channel.
Me too.
What was that? Yeah, it looks a little different this week, but you know, we're trying to show up still and get our chores done,
That's right.
hang out with friends, use this time, you know, just kill a bunch of birds.
I don't think that's how people say it.
Your dad's. Veggie stock is great when you have a cold. Yes, tons of vitamins and minerals to help your body heal. 1000%. I'm all about that over, you know, taking. I'm all about getting all those vitamins and minerals in as best as I can, for sure. And even when we think that we are getting enough of them throughout our meals, we probably need more.
Yeah, right.
And so yeah, that's a really great way to get those extra nutrients in. Especially when you have a cold.
Some jars.
I need one last jar for this cilantro.
Do you want for the cucumbers?
Oh, you're right. I do need one for the cucumbers. So yeah, we've got pretty much all of our mainstays for the week chopped. So we're in a good position to get the week started off strong, and
Yeah.
we're really glad that you joined us, our friends, and we're so glad that we got to interact with you on this chat as we're figuring all these out. Now we've learned something new about the crowns.
Yeah, we learned. That's right.
We learned something new, so we love that. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right, folks. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye.
Bye.